Good morning and welcome back to another day in the shop. I'm Jeremy. This is RC Garage 56, and today we are looking at whether or not tires make the vehicle. So let me show you what we're working with. On the left, we have the JC Concept. Take that back. J Concept. These are the roadblock. Mounted on a 2.2. It's a I think this is a 175. Yeah, 175. It's a nice tire, really grippy. When I stack them, I typically find that they, I think if you can hear, they're super sticky. And then on the right, we have the Proline BF Goodwrench Baja TA KR. And these are 1.9s mounted on a XD plastic rim, where the J Concepts are mounted on a generic Amazon beadlock. Let me show you what we're going to be testing these out, because if you notice, there's 6 of them. I promised you an unboxing in one of my earlier videos, and this will be that. So here we go. We are going to try them out on the Cross-RC Emo AT6. Mine's in blue. Can't wait to get this box opened up. So let me get that turned around in a minute. But then the other vehicle that we are going to try them on is the Enduro Zuul trail truck. This was my scratch and dent box that I got off A-Main. The Cross-RC came directly from Cross-RC USA, and the Enduro came off of, this came from Tower Hobby as a scratch and dent. Anyways, so those two are what we're going to be trying these tires out. But first, let's do an unboxing. Let me reset the cameras up and we'll go from there. Okay, so it's on the bench. It's on the bench. And here it is. Full view. I've got a second camera rolling. It's going to be a little more cumbersome trying to open the box. But let's go ahead and get that done. Sorry, the gimbal's acting all kind of weird on this camera. It's up side by side so we can see it. Let's see if I can fix this without dropping the camera. So, in the box, of course, as always, get an extensive manual. What do we got? Got a bunch of QC cards, places to buy parts. Looks like the ESC manual, motor operating, responsible safety card. Have decals for Cross-RC, the balance of the decals for the RTR. Manual, we talked about. Gifts. I don't know that you really call these gifts. What do we got? We got some Allen keys. Some cap hardware, so that's all cap hardware. Looks like wheel nuts and a wheel wrench. That'll come in handy at some point. And here's the truck. Take this out. There she is. All her glory, all 6 wheels. You know, considering the size, it's not as heavy as I thought it would be. But, you know, some old school body clips before keep it on. Looks like there's an XT60 connector in there. And here's those generic wheels we'll be replacing. These are just the Cross-RT mud grabbers, mud crawlers. These look like they're 1.9s as well. Plastic, you know, long, camera can pick these up, long wheel hubs. Putting on other wheels should be relatively easy. You know, plastic axles, but yet metal reinforcement. We're looking at a 3-link with a panhard on the front, 4 links on the rear. Got a, I'll do some research on the servos, but it is a Cross-RC S015M for the steering servo. The transmission servo looks to be an S011M, and the motor is really hard to see from here. Let me get this open. I'll give you updates on the motor. Nothing else in the box. Still can't see the motor. Anyways, I'll bring the camera in a little closer so we can take a look at the inside. Now looking at the inside, so you just got a standard brush motor. And looks like just a standard ESC. Can't really see that. You know, they set up the LiPo in crawler mode, a front brake and rear. So we've got a 6-channel ESC for the remote, probably most related to lighting. You can see the locking diff servo, just that S011M. There's another one on the bottom for the transmission, starting with X. And then some really nice plastic ABS fender flares. Keep all the mud out, and you can see the body light kit set up. These wheels are nice and meaty, super soft, not vented. I prefer not vented, given the fact that I am and sand gets sucked into everything. So that's this truck. Let's take a look at the Zuul, and we'll unbox that, and we'll go from there, and then we'll get these out in the field and test out these tires. Almost forgot the whole comparison of the video. So here are the standard wheels. Here are the wheels we're going to try out. Those Pro lines, roughly the same size, and then the J Concept, a little bit bigger. Should fit just fine, but that's what we're testing out. And I'm noticing the shocks are super soft on this crawler, so I'm looking forward to really getting this out and testing it and seeing what works. A little noisy. Now on the top of the box, we've got the Stealth X transmission, the explanation of trailing arms, the shock mount inserts, providing you the availability to tune and change the angle, adjust droop. Then we've got the anti-roll bar, the Reedy Power crawler with a 550 brush motor. It's a 5-slot high turn, and then the FlySky 2-in-1 receiver unit, and then all the other stuff that's on the box. Rig. This is an older vehicle, and I'm pretty sure everyone, if you're watching RC, have already seen this, but I haven't. This is new on my channel, so you're gonna just be stuck watching it, or you can fast forward. Anyways, let's get this opened. I want to see what this looks like. That is so satisfying. Flip the box up. We'll go to the second camera for the unboxing. There, I think I got the camera set up correctly now for this one. So, in it we have sorry, other camera was beeping. Oh, we have a mess. I was not expecting the box to give out. Anyways, it's the joys of a rock crawler. Ooh, this is really, really light. If anyone's never seen the inside of an Element box, it is nicely done up. This looks like the fire station for Ghostbusters. There's a containment unit on the side. This just placates to their Zuul factor. Anyways, let's take a look at the buggy, the truck. It is well set up. You know, 4 pins, just like the Cross-RC. Everything is hard plastic for the details. There's a fake winch up front. Trailing arm suspension. Actually feels kind of nice. Then the independent front suspension. Looks really good. Let's get this thing opened up. Okay, inside, looks like we have just your standard, just a standard servo and a oversized receiver. I'm not sure if you can see that, but that has got 2 open channels. Are there 2 open channels? Yep, it's got channel 3 and channel 4, and then a bunch of spaces for lights. So this can be all lit up. Looks like there are light buckets for the front, for just the headlights, and then there are light buckets for the roof rack. Side markers do not take lights. But all in all, pretty cool looking body. This is the scratch and weather. I've seen a bunch of people online weather theirs. I think I'm gonna go au naturel and wait for it to actually get scratched up, because I'm really good at the scratch while driving. So I think I'm just gonna go au naturel, let it break in and scratch up, get weathered. I will be adding lights to this at some point, but this one is definitely going to Scale Mountain here in Central Florida in, I think we're at 6 weeks for the J Concepts trail venture. And then I'll bring the camera down so we can compare the size of the tires that we're going to be putting on and testing out. Let me grab that. There we go. So there are the standard general grabber tires. They come with the truck. They're actually really nice. 1.9 rims. They're, is that a 419 size versus the BA Goodrich, which is a, can't see that, 445. And then the J Concept, which is a 475. So we're going to try out all these tires out on the trail today. Obviously I got 6 of them because they're going on the AT. That's what they were originally purchased for. Originally I bought these. I thought they'd look really good and I know they would fit, but then I saw the J Concept rock blocks and I was like, I gotta have those. So I bought these a while back. I wanted a blue rim. It's got the blue beadlock. That was the original intent. That's why I've got the metallic blue. But let me get these loaded up in the truck and I'll see you at the trail. And we're out in the field at an undisclosed location, tracking the Zuul as we first time running. Now this is Central Florida, so rocks are few in between. So this is the best we're gonna have. Find a line that works. We're going to climb the hill. This is where we're going to test whether or not wheels make a difference. We'll get a little closer. Take a step back so we can see the angles that we're dealing with. We're really struggling in this dirt. Fortunately, we're over my head, so I can't exactly see what I'm doing. So we'll come around and see what it looks like coming down the hill. this is more of a pre-runner setup, so expecting the truck to drive super well. I'm going to try turning on to something with a little less grip. These rollers are quite a challenge. Truck. We'll check out the side and see how it does. Now this is a test bed at a closed dealership. And there we go, our first tumble. And we get to take a look at our first scratched and weathered body. Okay. Follow this up. And change up the testing to just use this one feature. It'll just be easier to record. Let's see, it's climbing. First go, had some problems climbing this. These pro lines seem to have really good grip for looking more like a not cool. More scratch and weather. Let's fix the mirrors. Up. No problems. Now, the wheels I have on here, the KDs, super scale, but it's a 6-bolt pattern that requires each and every screw to be screwed into the hub, making tire changes a little bit more intensive and time consuming. These are super scale tires. Look at the squish on that. Ooh, lifting. Once again, it's just a normal trail truck, not necessarily a crawler. So flex is somewhat limited, but this performs from what I can tell. Let's see, can we get over the, yeah, bellied out. a little bit. Try that again. There we go. Now this is just the jag brake. The vehicle is not turned on. Well, there's no throttle. That's how steep this wall is. So we stay in it. We got a little bit of throttle, and these tires didn't get caught up, and we will try and stay on the wall. A little bit of lift on the rear tire as we shift weight around. Take the middle line on this one. And no problem. These tires, they just look like they would have less grip, but they just seem to perform. These Proline Baja tires. I'm going to go up line 1, so we'll just go back right up where we were. Come down the middle. A lot of flex in there. Again, that's all drag brake. There is no throttle. And we'll go up one more time and come back straight down this same line. Ooh. We're going to focus on that one. Let's see if we can't repair the line. Unfortunately, if I angle the camera the wrong way, you're going to be looking straight at the sun, as it is. Right above us. Let's try that again. Now, no problem. Come down slowly. This is all drag brake. Up the center line this time. Not a care in the world on the center line. You're caught on a vine. And last time. We're going to go for that big hump again. See if we can just tackle it right away. That long wheelbase just makes quick work of it under speed. Now, I did have one challenge before getting out here. The receiver has a Dean's connector. I don't own any Dean's batteries, so there was a battery change out for the connectors. Went to an XT60. That's what I have. Do I have great XT batteries? No, I don't even have great batteries at all. As many vehicles as I have, I'm still using Amazon specials. I'm looking forward to some new batteries arriving, better quality. But I just pay attention to my lipos and cross my fingers it doesn't burn down the house. Don't tell my wife I said that. Now for the last set of tires for this run. These are a little bit bigger. These look really good. These aren't clearly not the right rims for this vehicle, but I think we'll make these wheels work. And let's try out the right side of the run on this one. Since I had that out of view, let's try that again. This time, hump. Still a little bit of belly rub. These tires are clawing at it. Ooh. Let's try again. There we go. Up and over. Turn around. Come back down. This first line. Just let it come down naturally. Definitely liking these tire size on this. And flawless. Let's try that again. This time we'll go up the middle. Problems with that line. Turn around, we'll come back over on the right side. Tumble, we go back up. Try that again. We'll stay off that. We do want to come back down it, so we'll line back up for the proper run. Oh, that is the challenge with driving with one hand. Fix those. Not necessarily the line I want to. And I knew that one was going to come right over. That's the line I was looking for. Whoa. Here we come back down. This time we'll keep the wheels in front of us and come back down. And scratch and weather body is beginning to look exactly that, scratch and weather. Okay, so we got a bit of a pivot. This is the first time we've actually had to see the tires grabbing on. So we will take this and have it, and they claw their way up. These tires are definitely performing a lot better than the first two, although the Pro lines were still really good. That first set were okay. These J concepts and the size being a little bit bigger just have a little bit more grip, and you can feel it when you turn. One more time, we'll go up the middle, come down the middle. And then we'll get the AT6 out. Whoa. So now we're back with the AT6. This is a first run. The steering servo needs to be adjusted. So give me a minute. Okay. And now we're back with the AT6 Cross-RC stock form. This is the first run. Let's see how this performs. Haven't you had a chance to mess around with light configuration or what have you? This is just a flat out straight run, testing out the tires, determine whether or not we're going to make any changes. And up we go. That's six-wheel driving, short work of this. This is our first big obstacle. Oh. We do not. We're going to try this now with locking diffs open, closed up. So diffs are now locked, at least according to the remote there. This could be backwards. Let's see what happens. That does not appear to be locked diffs. No, that is definitely not locked diffs. Let's. I think that gives us our locks. I'll try that again. Okay, so head on, that wasn't exactly the best line, but a little cattywampus angle, all set, no problem. So let's turn around and come down. It's a big rig, I can't see it up there. Take a few steps up. Ooh. And bring it down. Those lights do look good on it. It's a 2-speed transmission. She just wants to come down as quickly as possible. And we'll tumble. Not so bad. It's going again. Let's choose a different line. Let's go up the middle. See how these wheels do. Yeah, easy peasy with that line. Turn around. Come around. Come around. Okay, we're gonna have to adjust drag brake. This time we'll go up the right side. Yeah, that hurts me too. Let's try that again. Ooh. Lifting. Okay, so when we come back, we're going to try that with the J concepts to see if we have lift. No, not. Okay, I think we can tell how these tires perform based on the grip, but we'll take it again, try one more turn. Taking a tough line again. Like a champ. Let's go ahead and change tires out. Try those pro line, not the pro lines, but the J concepts on there. Let's come down straight. Keep our front wheels in front of us. Day. Now the last run of the day on J Concepts. I don't know why I keep saying JC Concepts, but on J Concepts, we're going to try line the right side. Okay, I'll lock the diffs. And it walks right up this time. It would help if I got that recorded. It walks right up the ivy plant too. Let's untangle ourselves. And we'll turn around. This is a big rig. I'm afraid of coming off the side of this monument. Just gonna pick this one slowly. The drag brake. Drag it out. Runs away. This would definitely benefit from a fusion of some sort. So I think that'll be the next video for this one, as it gets either a Fusion Pro or at least an SC that I know that I've got lying around. Run this back up, center line. And that 6x6 just making short work of this hill. Come down the middle line, get our wheels in front of us. The J Concepts just doing a great job. Okay, we'll take a quick turn and go up the last line. And by quick turn, I mean a glacial pace, because this thing is big. Turn around. Come down. Just went up. There's great articulation in this. And that front tire just folding under the weight, but yet making easy work of it. Truck going exactly where it needs to go. This is so much fun. This is a really good one. You know, I like the Cross-RC, like the J Concepts on this. This is all around, I think, my new favorite trail truck. And granted, that Zuul was pretty awesome. I like the way that looks. But this is just go anywhere, take no names. And this is stock, right? I can make this a little bit better with a few things. But I'd call this a cheater rig with the extra 2 wheels on the rear end. And it's not going to fit everywhere, right? So that Zuul will be done up as well. I'm going to gather my camera equipment and head home and edit the videos and get these going. Welcome back into the shop. Back to the garage. The post run, what are my summaries on the AT6? You know, it ran up the hill just fine. It was okay on its stock wheels and tires. I do like the J Concepts a lot better. You can tell they just have more grip, more bite. You know, that's the difference between expert versus just ready to run. And by expert, I mean the tires were designed specifically to be tires for a purpose, unlike the ones that come on RTRs where they're a tire at a budget. I'm glad I bought the rock blocks. These will suit me well as I take this up to Trail Adventure at, where am I going? Scale Mountain, mid-March. I'm looking forward to running this rig. I guess I've got to figure out a few things for it. One of them being the motor wasn't all that impressive. Just your stock brushed motor. I think we can do better. I know there's plenty out there, plenty of options. It was just anemic. Probably fine in a 4-wheel drive vehicle. On the 6, I think it's just it has enough torque, it's just slow. I think we can definitely improve on that. As far as other things, the wheels and the stub axles. Stub axles still pretty long. I mean, there's at least, I don't know, 8 to 10 millimeters exposed. Probably going to want to figure out a way of covering that up. Stock nuts weren't serrated, and nor are they flanged. So I've ordered new ones. I figured you might as well buy blue ones to match the wheels. So when those come in, put those on. And then I guess it's time to read through the manual. It's got a whole lot of lights that I wasn't able to figure out on the road. Can't be that complicated. Probably just requires a little bit of reading. So I'll dive into that one and get that situated. So we'll get this one off the bench, and I'll bring back the Zuul. As far as the Zuul goes, you know, this is a cool looking truck, right? The scratch and weather, you know, the corners definitely took a beating when the truck took a beating, and they look really cool. Like, I can understand the appeal to the scratch and weather. So I'm going to continue to scratch and weather this sucker, but only on the trail. I've seen people do really nice jobs in the shop of modifying it, modifying the body, scratching it up. I just want to see where it goes. As far as the original tire and wheel combination, I think they're just a little small. I realize it's a trail truck. It probably doesn't need anything much bigger. These came off of the AT while I was just loading up. I just didn't want to lose parts and pieces. These wheels and tire combination actually look really good on this, but I didn't find these tires to be all that great. So I will try and find something about this size. You know, the Proline BF good BF what's it there? The BF Goodrich Baja TAs. These were phenomenal on it, right? Size-wise, they're nice. They're obviously smaller than the ATs, but bigger than the grabbers, the general grabbers that came with it. I think this is really a good size for it as a trail truck. Going up and down rocks, these performed a lot better than the grabbers, but those rocks had ledges, and I realized it's a precast that I was driving on, but these are really nice. These Proline makes tires, right? They specialize in it, right? And while the general grabber are officially licensed, the compound is just not as sticky. You can feel it, you can hear it, but they are not bad. Maybe something a little bit smaller. Obviously, we didn't roll as quick with these. Lower center of gravity. I mean, that's the size difference. Given the size difference, I mean, you're talking about lowering the height. It's 4.9 versus where are we at? 4. So about 2 to 3 millimeters. That makes a difference. I'm pretty certain if I put some weight down low on this, it'd be fine as a rock crawler. It's not the right setup. It is a pre-runner setup with a solid rear axle. It's with a full setup. It looks really good. Like, I like the detail on this truck. I'm gonna like this one running down some trails. The preload was nicely set up. I just want to get a little bit bigger tires that still function. This is probably the right size. I just need to find a set of tires that work. But in the meantime, I will go back and put the BF Goodrich back on it, because I do like the way those feel and the way it responded and how it looks. So that's the follow-up. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more of these. Sorry about any of the shaky camera, if that was visible. But I appreciate you watching. Thank you. This is Jeremy with RC Garage, signing off.